and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Amp2.tv presents Tell Us Your Business, where you're invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important we hear from you to tell us all we need to know about what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on amp2.tv. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-565-1470. Now, let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us about what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome to Tell Us Your Biz. I am Tracy Horton and I am here with my bestie and business partner, Courtney Sharp. How are you, girl?
I'm good, girl. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I'm super energetic for it being this time of night too, because I'm not a night person at all.
Definitely not a night person. So my name is Courtney Sharp. Like Tracy said, we're best friends and business partners. We own Sharp Elite Nutrition. It is an e-commerce-based sports nutrition and supplement line. You can visit us at www.sharpelitenutrition.com. And we met a couple years ago. We have two 15-year-old sons that are best friends. They introduced us, and it was like we've known each other our whole life.
Yes. Being Floridian and having boys wanting to go over each other's houses, we needed to meet each other for that to happen. And if it wasn't for them, we would not have met.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been possible.
And what was kind of crazy is when I met Tracy, it was like if you described her and you described me to two different people, they would say that we were the same person. We are huge fitness fanatics. We work out. We are trainers. And we took our love and passion for health and fitness, and we started a supplement line to support our clients. And the rest is history. And so we're really excited to share some information with you guys about health and wellness. And also, we have another special guest.
Yes, we have an amazing guest here, guys. Her name is DJ Tally.
How's it going?
Tally, you just finished doing the pageant for Miss Florida USA.
Yes, I did last weekend.
You know what? It's perfect that just happened because it goes right into tune with what we're speaking about, which is American beauty standards. And when it comes to health and wellness, beauty is right there in the middle. And the fact that you just did a pageant, I would love to hear what your thoughts are on, American beauty or just beauty standards, period, because I know it changes worldwide.
Alex, can you get closer to the mic?
Oh, okay. So I've been competing for beauty pageants for about, 12 years now? I started when I was 13. I'm 25 now. Yeah, that's good math. 12. All right. Yeah. And it has changed a lot throughout that 12-year duration. Before it was more so about being super, super skinny, fit, obviously, but super, super skinny, no piercings, no tattoos. Now they're more inclusive of more different kinds of body types. Mm-hmm. For Miss Florida USA, of course, you had people who are built like me. I'm kind of normal. I'm a size 6. But
You're
I also,
beautiful.
Thank you. I also had, there were girls competing who were like, I would say maybe a size 14, so a little on the plus size. And then, of course, you still have your super skinny girls. But just the beauty standards have changed tremendously. I'm glad to see it going in a more positive and realistic direction.
Yeah. I think as trainers, one of the things that we're most excited about in today's terms is that women and the health and fitness industry is moving towards a strong, not skinny. There was a lot of bad information that was put out for decades, and they had people, working really hard to live on these crash diets and be super skinny and at the risk of their health. Yep. Today, we focus on health. Obviously, it's nice to look good aesthetically, but it's more important to make sure that you're eating very nutritious food, that you're moving your body on a daily basis, and to be strong is going to be what gives you that longevity in your health. So in terms of being in the pageant world, what does that health look like for you? What are you doing special?
Well, I train with Tracy and I get my supplements from Courtney. As you can see, I got my Sharp Elite shirt on, representing the brand. But it's just going, even when I can't meet up with Tracy, I make sure I go to the gym every day, or I go run with my emotional support pig, or spending time with my family, just trying to get out the house.
She really does have a pig.
I do. His name's Squiggly. He's my son. Yeah. Mental health is a good part of being physically healthy as well. So
I was just going to touch up on that. And for me, what the beauty standards have always been was straight hair.
Yup. Well,
and I've always had curly hair. This is the first time ever, I would say the past 5 years, that I'm rocking my natural hair. But mentally, what that did to me through my teenage years and my young adulthood life, it kind of really messed me up, and it changed how I viewed the world when it came to beauty, because I felt like, well, I will only feel beautiful if my hair is straight.
Yeah.
And it took a while mentally to stop thinking like that, reprogram myself, embrace what I have. So what beauty looks to me like now is not what it looked like back when I was in high school or in my early 20s.
definitely.
I mean, I think we could all relate that beauty standards change constantly, or whatever's in fashion right now. I
And
think
culture has a lot to do with that as well, too.
Like, I have bell bottoms on right now.
I
was not wearing that a couple years ago.
Well, I think the older you get, the more you stop caring, because nobody's
definitely.
paying your bills but yourself. And when it comes to your sanity and what you like, when you finally embrace yourself and you like what you like, it's easier, and it's like, who cares? That's how, at least that's how I feel. Like, I'm going to wear my hair curly now because it's way cheaper to just wet it and go. And I've embraced it. I'm learning to love it. I think I love my curly hair now.
Yeah.
I think
Me
you
and,
do.
me and
I love
Courtney
it.
are twins.
So, Tally, being in the pageant world, and now you have an opportunity to give advice to an audience, what would you have to say to, let's say, teens or young adults right now as it pertains to their beauty and their maybe self-perception?
Ooh, girl, stay off of Instagram. Stay off of Instagram. Instagram is a great tool. It allows us to, speak with people across the world. But it has also put this negative mindset, especially on the youth, seeing something that's perfect all the time. Life is not perfect. We go through many ups and downs. Look at my body. I was a size 2. I'm a size 6 now. Just stay true to who you are. When you look at the mirror, that's the real image. And when you go out into the world, people are seeing the real you. So just stay true to yourself. Don't get so infatuated with perfection on a little screen.
I totally agree. That little screen can be dangerous.
Definitely.
And having teenage boys and their perception of beauty when it comes to girls, I'm glad that I've installed in him that it really is about getting to know the person. She can be very beautiful, but she can have
nasty.
a very nasty attitude or not care about what you like or care about you at all, even if you are being nice to her. So I'm glad that he's definitely learning. So Tally, aside from the pageant that you just did, you speak a lot about mental health.
Yes.
And I know last time we spoke, you were talking about getting into schools.
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about that and mental health.
Well, I'm a DJ, so last time I spoke with Tracy, they were her sons, Tracy's son and Courtney's son, they were having a school dance, so I was trying to become a vendor for Palm Beach County, so I can become a DJ for the schools. And along with that, just mental health for me, somebody who is a sexual assault survivor, it's something that's very important. Aside from going to the gym and whatnot, you could look the best, but if your mental health is not where you're at, you're not going to be the complete package. You have to focus on your mental health. I personally feel like mental health in some cases is more important than physical health. You have to go to the gym. Don't get me wrong, but you have to be have to be mentally strong in order to get through the days. So
Obviously, we're not, healthcare providers, but with some perspective, since this is something that you're battling with, what are some strategies that you use?
Doing stuff that I love, which is DJing, listening to music, songwriting, spending time with people who I love. When I am sad, I gotta get out of the house. I gotta get out of that negative space. Focusing on the little things, like I love corn. That is God's gift. You can't tell me, like, God took his time with corn. Water, the little things, like, you just got to focus on the stuff like that for me.
What about you, Tracy?
Well, I think definitely working out helps me with when I'm going through something. I feel like it's my way to, just relax. Doing burpees and jumping jacks for some people is not relaxing, but for me, it's truly relaxing because all those endorphins, once they're released, I feel much better. There is not a day that goes by if I'm having a bad day. If every time I work out, I always feel better. It isn't going to feel like, oh, I might feel better. No, it automatically happens. So that's that. Another thing is I take ashwagandha, and we also supply it, and it's a mood booster. So we do have the gummies, and we have it in pill form, and I like to take it in pill form because it's faster. But the gummies taste delicious, so sometimes I do take a double dose. But I do supplement with ashwagandha because I feel like some things just, sometimes happiness doesn't just happen. When you take care of yourself and you supplement your body properly and you give yourself everything that it needs the right way, you start feeling better. And I feel like that's when you really start approaching your happiness, at least for me.
Yeah. So being a mom to teenagers, this is something that before they hit middle school was important for me to have these conversations because I think those are the toughest part of your childhood is middle school, especially going into high school, having all of these things. Now you're having self-awareness about your body, about other people, what people have to say to you, things like that.
Yeah.
So for me, when it comes to raising my kids and then my own perception of like mental health, I like to teach my kids to live in reality. I like to help them understand that it's okay to feel your feelings, but your feelings are just a reaction to what's happening here. And I teach them to be problem solvers.
Yeah.
Really ask yourself, if this is what's happening to me and this is how I feel about it, what can I do to change my circumstance? So we have this don't lay down, don't die mentality. It's you got to keep moving. You got to pick yourself up by the bootstraps. If you need help, you got to get help. If you need someone to talk to, you got to find somebody to talk to. If you need to go for a walk, open that door and go for a walk.
Yep.
And I didn't have that growing up. So I feel like at least our kids are going to be better. I didn't have that support growing up. I didn't have anyone telling me, okay, Tracy, you are beautiful no matter what you wear, no matter how your hair looks like, you are beautiful, And of course, you have your parents tell you, you're beautiful, yes, but I ain't come from that type of family that was supportive, Maybe I was having a bad day and I would come in and I would just, maybe I didn't have the latest outfit that everybody was wearing. Back in the 90s, it was all, I think it still is all about what you wear. The kids wear uniform now, so I don't know, but
not for me.
I didn't have any support when it came to at least consistent support telling me, hey, Tracy's going to be okay. Hey, Tracy, don't worry. Just do this so you can feel better. I kind of had to learn on my own along the way, and I had to overcome things the hard way, Like if my breasts weren't big enough, I did put paper. I did pat them. I did.
Yeah.
And I felt like as I was getting older, I wanted to have thicker, I wanted my butt to be bigger because everybody had the big butt. And I thought that was beautiful. That's what guys are looking for. So I used to wear leggings underneath my jeans. I didn't have nobody to tell me, Tracy, don't do that.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back to 13, 14, 15-year-old Tracy and be like, girl,
girl, stop doing what you're doing. Like, you look good.
But I think it's important that we, as role models, especially in the culture that we live in, It's okay to be regular beautiful. You don't need to have the filters and
The BBL, you don't need it.
you really don't, because
need
that's
it.
you know what? That's not gonna be forever.
Yeah.
I think the BBL fad is gonna be for like probably another year, and it's dying out. Brazilian
Butler.
So you have the, Kim Kardashian. She really, really marketed the BBL very, very well.
Yeah. But she just got a reduction. So
I don't watch TV, so I have no idea what's going on in this
Yeah,
world.
like-
When I see things, I think it's very comical. I think it's sad, unfortunately. When I was younger, I did struggle with, but I did everything very internal. If I felt like, my boobs aren't big enough or I have no butt or whatever, I thought about it. But if someone said anything to me, I'd be like, you cannot tell me I do not look good.
yeah.
And yeah, that's how I live my life. Fake it till you make it. That was my whole,
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tally, going from, because you said you were a size 0
Yes.
when you started the pageant world.
I was a 0.
I also saw a picture of you with blue contacts.
Oof. Yeah, my agent. Ooh, my Lord.
What were you
Very
thinking
embarrassing time.
when they first told you to wear the blue contacts? How did you feel about that?
I was here for, I was like, ooh, I'm about to look exotic. Like, yeah, my agent was like, do it. I was like, I'm about to get the bag. I'm ready for it. And I look back and I'm like, oof. Like, why did I do that?
that's
But-
funny that you should say that. What is one picture you look back on and you want to just throw it in the fire?
Like, my
What
old
were you
pageant
wearing?
Pictures,
What were you wearing?
Like I look at the makeup and it just wasn't blended, and just the contacts and just
You're your
a hot
authentic
mess.
self now.
In the 90s, everybody wore blue eyeshadow. It didn't have to go with your skin tone. It didn't even have to match your outfit. You just had to have some blue eyeshadow, some glitter,
Yep.
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 Yeah.
and butterfly hair clips.
Oh Lord.
So I just wanted to bring that up because this has been a journey for you.
Yeah.
And you also spoke about how you've gained weight from then.
Oof. Yeah.
And
The grown and sexy weight.
but have your agent said anything to you
Yes.
since coming back?
Yes,
Like
all the
what are they
time.
telling you?
So like I said, I was 12 when I started competing in pageants. 12. No type of nothing. I got my period when I was like, 13? So I didn't even start developing nothing. Literally a stick. And like I said, I just did Miss Florida last week. When I was speaking with my old coaches, they're like, you should just really slim down back to where... How am I gonna get back to a 0? There's no way. I got thighs, like I got a little something going on. Just like we said, I wish they were bigger, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. And as much as like the pageant world does try to push like, okay, we want all types of bodies, it's
You
still
do like a
the
body
same.
cast, right? And just don't
Yeah,
move for a
like-
while till you completely atrophy.
Yeah, and it's
Then.
like I was 5'7", I'm 5'11" now, so it's like there's science. Like, come on now, we're not. It just can't happen.
I know you don't watch TV. I know a lot of people don't care, but I'm just bringing it up because when Kim Kardashian had to lose weight to wear the Marilyn Monroe.
It's a mental illness.
But what are you? Okay, as a role model, you're showing all these young girls. Oh, I can lose 16 pounds in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So for example, when I deal with people that have that mentality, feel like, oh yeah, I need to lose weight fast. I need to lose it like today. And I tell them, well, it's not going to happen today, tomorrow, next week, or the following week, and they're like, well, okay, well, I'll take some diet pills and then I will lose weight faster, or I'll do a cleanse. And then I'm like, they believe this culture, and losing weight is a side effect. It's a side effect of doing the right things. You can't do the wrong things and then expect to lose weight and keep it off.
Yeah.
And I feel like, it's just so funny because my sister, she has been through her journey, I think now for like the past 6 years, and she just recently lost 25 pounds, and she's out there like living her best life. And just imagine how people go throughout their lives just like that. If they don't feel a certain way, if they don't lose a certain amount of weight, they won't go out showing all their happiness.
Yeah.
I feel like she's her happiest now. But guys, we're getting ready to wrap it up. I am super excited that we made today happen. I don't know if we're gonna be back. We gotta ask the big boss man. But Tally, let them know real quick where they can find you at.
You guys can find me on Instagram at DJ Tally Love. That's pretty much it. Twitter is not my thing. Facebook is not my thing. But what is my Facebook? Tally Olivia on Facebook. And
She does DJs,
SoundCloud.
guys. Yep,
Go
hit
on
her
my
up.
SoundCloud. Listen to my mix. I'm a vibe. I got everything on there for all audiences. And yeah.
Well, you can find Sharp Elite everywhere except for Twitter because we believe in social media. You can find us on Facebook, Sharp Elite Nutrition. You can find us on Instagram, Sharp Elite Nutrition. You can find us on YouTube, Sharp Elite Nutrition. And we have a TikTok, and it's just Sharp Elite.
Oh, my TikTok, Tally from the 561 is on there. Oh, I'm lying. Tally Love 561. That's it. That is
Tally.
it.
You got 2 minutes. Tell us about Sharp Elite.
Well, guys, Sharp Elite Nutrition is here for you.
For everyone. Literally for everyone.
I think to sum it up really quickly, my husband and I, we own another business. It's called Florida Sports Performance in Palm Beach Gardens. We train athletes, and we recently have started training adults there as well. But people always come to us as fitness professionals asking, what supplements they should be taking. And it was very hard for us to send them out in the world to buy things because we didn't know where these products were being made. We didn't know what was in them. Mm-hmm. And after doing some research, we decided to start our own supplement line. So Sharp Elite Nutrition was created because we wanted safe, effective products that we felt that were best for our clients and to recommend to our friends, family, and everyone across the world. We ship globally.
Right.
All of the products are made here in the United States. We only partner with FDA registered manufacturing facilities. We third-party lab test our products so that we feel we can stand behind everything. We actually have a money-back guarantee on all of our products because we know they're the best.
Yes.
They are the best. If you try them, I think you'll agree. You head over to www.sharpelitenutrition.com. And if you're going to get one thing, we recommend you start off with our Kickstarter package. Okay, it's perfect for someone that is either starting their fitness journey or health journey. It's got everything that you need.
Yes.
And then follow us on social media. We love you. Thank you guys
Bye,
so
guys.
much.
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on every week and tells us what they do. All shows can be seen on amp2.tv, and if you wish to be a guest, call 866-224-5422 and tell us about your business. That's 866-224-5422.